Awesome. Okay, welcome everyone. Let's get started. So first, I want to say hello to everyone who is watching. So to our parents who are watching, hello to our parents who are watching, and hello to anybody who is watching our live stream. We're very excited to have you here. Our students have worked really, really hard preparing some TED Talks during our TED Talk course. And now today is the day to finally share them. And I can't wait to see the final results. Okay, so just to give you a little bit of background about what you're going to see today. As I said, the students have been working on this for about 12 weeks now. We've had class weekly, and we've learned what goes into making an effective TED Talk. So first we talked about what is a TED Talk, right? Then we watched a few speech examples, and the students were kind of analyzing what makes a good TED Talk, what makes an engaging speaker. And then they kind of got into creating their own ideas. We gave them a few topics to choose from, and they started brainstorming ideas, started creating an outline with all of their ideas and their supporting points, and got to writing. We spent a lot of time writing, and then I guess it was time to refine the speeches and figure out how to deliver them in a way that's interesting. So we talked a lot about making eye contact if you can, right? We talked a lot about posture, speaking clearly. We talked a lot about using good diction so that the audience can understand you, using a sense of humor so that they can enjoy what you're talking about. And just making sure that you're drawing the audience in every time that you present your TED Talk. So I think they are ready. I've been very impressed with not only the writing, how it's improved from class 1 to class 11 or 12, right? But also the way the students have adjusted their speeches as I gave them feedback on how to present them. So we have a lot to share, and I'm very excited about that. I will ask anybody who's in the meeting, the students already know this, but if you are here with us on Zoom, make sure you're muted so that the person who is presenting their speech can be heard by everybody, okay? Give me a thumbs up if you understand. Everybody got it? Okay, very cool, very cool. I guess we can get started. I don't know if there's anybody that wants to go first, but otherwise I can just pick somebody. Atskia, do you want to go first?
True, Teacher Brittany.
Okay, wonderful. Atskia, I'm going to spotlight you, okay? And you can take your time before you start, okay? Just take a deep breath, make sure you're ready, and then you can go ahead and start whenever you feel comfortable, okay?
Okay.
Sound good? Okay, you have the floor, Atskia, whenever you're ready.
Break time is over. Did you guys ever get bored in your school? So I'm here today to give you my imagination of my future amazing, shocking school. Hello everyone, my name is Atskia. Now I'll talk about an ideal school looks like to me. So in today's speech, as the first point, I will talk about all the new furniture, game, and fun ways to learn that my dream school will look like. Second, I will tell you an activity that I really want in my dream school. Oh my god, I wish my dream is real. Third, I want to tell you why that children need some tour. Fourth, last but not least, I will recap all that we talked today. So let's go. Let's go to the first point. I really want a lobby that have a lot of game inside. Even if all my friends that is boy pick playing football instead, that make me so mad. All students need some playground, right? So I want to have a big playground, and I really want a class with an IC. Whoa, wait. Still, I want that an exam not with a paper anymore. If I could once time, I can do an exam with a tablet or laptop. Is that fun? For me, I'm really excited. Now, let's continue. By the way, I want to show you what one of the many games that my dream school will have. This is the example. I am in the dandelions group, and the teacher will write lot of questions in lot of pieces of paper too. And then the teacher will pasting all of that question around the wall outside of the class. And our task is to search it and then answer it. So, is that fun? I hope so for you. Yep, let's continue. Am I so fast? I think, yeah. For the third point, why children need some tour once or twice every year. But why? You will find out later. Tour for them to relax and playing with their friends. Even they playing around, they can still learning how to act in front of stranger and how to order or say help something if they lost. So that was a bad explanation. Only what I mean is student or children can also study in tour and they can also study with their friend out of the school. If I am the teacher, I will give them a little surprise like or something or I don't know. For the conclusion, I want my school to be more fun and a lot of playground. And I want more tour because in my school, tour is so rare because we do that like once every year. I don't know. For the end, for you all, can you hug the people that beside you? If you're alone, sing again, or you can hug yourself. Thanks for listening. Bye bye. See ya.
Awesome. Well, I gave myself a hug. Did anybody else? Atskia, great job. How do you feel?
I feel so nervous and I don't know how I will feel.
You didn't seem nervous at all. You seemed very confident. Atskia, how did you overcome that nervous feeling?
I don't know. I just put my nervous in my heart and not showing in my face.
Okay, good. I like that explanation. Great, Atskia. So I want to know, besides the nerves, was there any other part of this whole speech writing and delivering process that you thought was difficult? What was the hardest part for you?
The hardest part is to say the words correctly, like not struggling with your mouth, and that is my hardest part.
Yes, but that can be fixed by a lot of practice, and I can tell that you practice a lot. You definitely did.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Excellent job. Let's clap for Atskia. Yes. Look, you're all done now. You did amazing. Okay, I'm going to remove the spotlight for Atskia. Okay, excellent. Now, is there anybody that wants to go next? I can just pick someone or you can volunteer. What do you think?
If nobody's stepping up, I will. Like, give me a second to prepare.
Okay, I'll give you a moment to pull up your speech, okay?
Yes. And sorry.
It's good to do it, and then you can just relax and watch, right? All right, give me a moment. I'm going to spotlight you.
Yes. But for anyone who's watching, your information, I will be coughing a lot because I am not feeling well. I think the term for Americans is I'm under the rain. Sorry if I got that term correct. But can I start, Teacher Brittany?
Yes, you can start whenever you're ready, but take your time. Don't rush. Okay.
This is funny. I just practiced like 2 minutes ago. Okay.
You're prepared then.
Yeah, I'm prepared. My friends gave me some tips. Ladies and gentlemen, today is where a world school is boring, stressful, and yet it's fun, thanks to our friends. If you disagree, and if you say otherwise, congrats. You are officially a nerd. Today, I would want you all to see me bend reality and shape it at my will, like Doctor Strange. And you will all imagine my idea of a perfect school. So, get ready to pull back your socks. Or, because I'm gonna knock them multiple times. If I do not achieve that, maybe because you do not agree with my idea. But with all of the introduction, let me check. Let's get started. First up, we have the days. Each day, there will be a different subject, and any appropriate clothing is allowed. So, no tight uniforms. As you can see, I'm wearing a freestyle clothing. If you want to go all goth, all emo, or all high school stuff, I'm okay. I do not tell you what to do. It just has to be appropriate. Each month, we use Spin the Wheel to learn a topic that the kids will want to learn and is education. Excuse me there. So each kid would want to go to different sectors, so they follow their own dreams. Each week also has a single day that you have to wear a specific clothing according to the dress code, like animes or cartoons. This will teach the kids to be ready for anything. Oh, Monday's popping up. Oh, I have to be ready. You will not know when until the day before. So either you have a very specific clothing in your house, or you just have to be prepared. Second of all, we have the rooms. The lunch rooms has a big variety of foods, so kids can learn what they like and learn where it's from. So they might go to college there because they love the cuisine so much. And the classrooms are filled with games, all the toys that all the boys and girls want, the girly stuff. Because to be honest, I don't know anything about being a girl. Each room is movie themed, like Harry Potter or Avengers. Sorry there. The facility room is where you do your extracurricular and PE. They have all the equipment you need to work out or just have fun. And there's the magic dispenser where it only pours cold and refreshing water. But if you need hot water, we also have it there. Third of all is the events. Even though we have the good rooms and we have the good days, it's just gonna get better. These events will be coded and planned by the robots. Yes, they are robots, so the teachers can chill while doing the event so they don't have to stress and think of all of that. Maybe the students can help make the event, but these are 100% fun. How do we know? I tested it. It was very fun. So after tests or an exam, they will have this great event and they will love it. From everything they love, smush into 1 week. Last, but certainly not least, are the extracurricular. It has a wide variety from cooking and to sports. So each children can choose what they want and learn from it. Maybe they want to be that and their dreams, but they can switch each year and each semester. So if they like, nah, cooking's not my thing, I want to try badminton. Boom, you can do that. So if they're interested in the arts, they will learn how to do the arts and maybe become an amazing designer. We don't know our full potential if we don't seek for it. And it will have the best gear and it will be cheap. We want bright students to rule our world, right? So we should give them a good chance and not make it expensive, like, I don't know, something expensive. So that's all of the things I wanted to talk about. But let me give you a recap. The days will have subjects every day and we'll have different subjects. The rooms will be cozy and fun. The events will be amazing. Lastly, the extracurriculars will be educational and fun. And one of the most interesting things in the class about school. You might be thinking, what will this fun do to the children? Is it just a waste of energy? Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would disagree. These will boost their mentality and they will know what to expect. So if we will change their mindsets to, oh, there's an exam. After the exam must be a great event. So I have to study hard to get scores. So I can have a fun time, not worrying about the scores. So they will have a fun time after doing the hardest effort, the greatest job, the exam. They will learn the basic stuff like math, science, but mostly they will learn the things they want to grow up with. So they can do that as a job for their future. It's good for health, brain, and there's still education. Yep, there's fun. This school will be called UA School. I named it because I feel like, man, this school has no name. It feels empty. If you guys want to change the name, we can have a vote. Just go to my school. And sorry if I did not knock your socks, or maybe my colleagues will after this, and if I have misworded. Thank you for listening, and that's all, folks.
Okay, let's clap for Gendra. Yay, nice work, nice work. And don't worry about the coughing. I applaud you for coming to class and doing your speech anyway. Good job. So Gendra, why did you pick the topic of your ideal school?
I chose it because, like, even though I have a great school currently, it's called Nizamia Andalusia Middle School, I just feel like some things are missing. Like, I want everything about the funds because I keep seeing kids being stressed and just have to do breaking the rules. If the rules, I want the school that shapes around the students, not the students have to shape. But they will learn how to adapt by learning a lot of things how the students will adapt, and we will adapt for them. So we will help them adapt with us. So it's not the students just going through pain. We will help them get through the pain.
Great. I love that. So you use something from your real life. Awesome job. And now you're all done. You can relax.
For everyone else, good luck.
Oh, very nice. Okay, excellent. Let's continue. Nice job. Anybody want to go next? I'll just pick somebody. How about Alia? Alia, would you please go next?
Okay.
Great. I'm going to spotlight you, and you can start whenever you're ready.
Do you ever get a little bored in class? Like you don't really understand the lesson, what the teacher's talking about, and you start talking to yourself like, I wish I could do this, or I wish there is less exam. Or maybe like, I wish I could just sleep right now. Imagine the day when all your wishes came true. Hi, I'm Alia, and today I'm going to talk about how an ideal school looks like to me. First, I want my school to have less exam and less homework, because exam can be stressful and make you feel exhausted. If there's less exam, it would be a better school for everyone. Maybe one exam every 3 or 4 months is enough. And I also want my school to have less homework. If there's too much homework, there would be a better school for everyone. Because the students spend half of their day studying at school and studying at home, there would also be less recess and break time too. So that's why students need less exam and less homework. Second, I want my school to have a park. It doesn't have to be a huge park. A nice park with trees and benches would be good. I would really like to eat my snacks at the park during school break time. Students can also play together at the park. Isn't it fun? Third, I also want my school to have some free extra classes. Because if students will have some exam week, they can study to learn and get good grades. Or maybe if they have any homework that they don't really understand, they can have some free extra classes. So, in conclusion, I want my school to be comfortable and fun. With less exam, less homework, has a park, and has some free extra classes. And I think my school is really fun. How do you think? Thank you so much for listening to my speech. Have a good day.
Excellent. Okay, let's clap for Alia. Give her a round of applause. All right, well done. So Alia, I was curious, what was the most important thing you learned in our classes? Were there any tips that really helped you?
The most important thing from this class is you have to be confident and brave.
Good. And how do you do that? Do you have any tips?
I'm just practice every day. Yeah.
Yes, practice makes perfect, right? I totally agree. The more you practice something, the less nervous you're going to feel. So if you only remember one thing from this class, I think that's a very good thing to remember. Awesome job, Alia. How do you feel?
I feel kind of nervous, but I feel great.
Good, good. You did awesome. Nice work. Okay. Oop, we are flying through everybody. That's excellent because we want to make sure we get everybody in. Well, if you didn't have time to practice this week, that's okay. We're a very kind and encouraging group of people, and you can have your chance now. Okay, excellent. Raise your hand if you want to go next. Anyone? Doha, are you from teacher Amanda's class?
This is Louis, and I'm using my dad's laptop.
Oh!
My laptop. Yeah.
I didn't even notice it was you, Louis. I was expecting a totally different child. Okay, Louis, I'm glad you have your camera working. Excellent. Thank you so much for arranging that. Okay, well, Louis, since we're talking, do you want to go next?
Maybe after Samantha.
Okay, Samantha, you want to go next?
I think me after Luis.
Okay, let's pick somebody else. How about Pijar? Pijar, are you ready?
I don't know.
I think you are ready.
This is the first time I've ever felt this stressed.
Oh, Pijar, no need to feel stressed. I think you should go next because then you can just relax. Okay, then you can just chill. Pijar, and the last time we did this in class, you were perfect. You did such a good job. So you have nothing to worry about. Are you ready? Do you want to try?
Maybe after somebody else.
Wow, everyone is so shy today. Leon, are you ready?
Maybe.
Let's do it. Leon, I believe in you. I'm ready to hear your speech.
Okay.
Take a deep breath, and whenever you're ready, you can go ahead, okay?
Okay. Hello, fellow humans. Have you ever thought that your school is boring and you want your class to be full of candy or any bizarre ideas? I'm Leon, and today we will be discussing about your crazy ideas about what an ideal school should be. Without further ado, let's get into the discussion.
So let's start off simple. During the pandemic, we used our devices to do online classes. And that brings us to computer labs. Is your computer lab good? Good computers? Or does your computer lab have computers with low graphics? Mine is a decent computer. Some school doesn't even have computers. Schools need computers because the futures will be computers. School needs to teach how to code and the basics of operating a computer. This is why it's important. 1. Programmers and hackers have a very high salary and have a good chance to become popular. 2. It can create good math thinking. 3. It improves logical thinking. Now that's what I call ideal. Second point, we should add football fields to our schools. Schools often doesn't have any football field or even any kind of field for that matter. We can use the field to do PE and play something there. It also improves our thinking. Third point, we need research labs or science labs. If you already have a science lab, better research labs or science labs. We need science labs because we need to actually do the science, not just learn it. Research labs can be a place where we can study the things that we cannot study without the labs. Without the research labs, we can only see bacteria and small things like atoms from pictures. Whereas with research labs, we can see the bacteria in real life. We can also see things as small as atoms. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.
Okay, round of applause for Leon. Nice work. Nice work. Wow, Leon, I think that was the first time I heard the entire thing, and it was great. How are you feeling?
Usual.
Just normal. Okay, no sweat for Leon.
Because
So, Leon,
I do this every day.
You do this every day?
Nearly.
Are you a streamer?
No.
Oh, why do you do it every day?
Because I'm good at talking.
You're just a natural born speaker. That's great. So Liam, what do you think was the hardest part of this TED Talkers class for you?
The writing the script.
Was there any section that was really challenging?
The body.
The body. Why do you think that was hard?
Because you can make the introduction easily, just get creative. But if you create the body, you need to be creative and get to the point.
Yes, you can't just say anything, right? You have to support it with some good details. Nice job. And I think your speech was very detailed, Leon. Nice. All right, it's time to relax. Great job.
I think this is the first time I've read my script in this class.
The entire thing. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But hey, it worked out. Good job.
A flawless. Nah, it's not flawless.
It was a lucky first try, definitely.
Yes.
All right, well done. Well done. Good job, Leon. Okay. Are we ready, Lewis? You look really ready. No?
I think I'm not looking ready.
Okay, I'm
a little bit shy.
I'm going to pick Aslan, and you can get up your bravery while you're waiting, okay? Aslan, are you ready?
Ready, miss.
Aslan, the good attitude, good attitude. Okay, so Aslan, when you're ready, just take a deep breath and start whenever you're comfortable.
Imagine if I go to school that you dream about. There are less homework, less tests or exam, yummy food, more study trip, and others. I will over the moon. Meet new friends? Of course, I will excited. Hi everyone, my name is Aslan. Today and for a few next minutes, I will telling you what an ideal school looks like me. At the first point, I want that the facility in school should complete and pleasant. This is because if the facilities at school are complete and pleasant, then I can feel comfortable. Next, as one of the important is social time. If there are more social time, I don't need to feel alone because I have many friends. Third, study trip 3 times per 6 months. I want study trip 3 times per 6 months because if so, then we can get more learning experience while traveling. The fourth is the teachers are great. What is mean by the word great is being able to teach well, advise students who are wrong well, and so on. Fifth, there are yummy foods. In the canteen, there should be yummy food like fried noodle, candy, and the others. Of course, not that. There should be good doings like milk, tea, and the others. Because if the food and drinks are good, we are in a good mood. The last point is the homeworks and the tests or exams should be less. Because if it is less, students don't need to stress about the homework and test or exam. Come on, get ready to go to school. And remember, don't bring your stress to school, not your textbooks. Thank you everyone for listening my speech for a few minutes.
Where'd he go? What a cool trick. Nice exit. Okay, let's give Aslan a round of applause. Yay, nice work, Aslan. Okay, so I do have a question for you, Aslan, because we had 2 topics to pick from in this speech, right? We had your ideal school and we had tips to get ready for the new school year, right? Those were the 2 topics that we could choose from. So why did you pick your topic?
Because I like this topic. I want to tell everyone what is an ideal school looks like me.
Good, very good. And did you get any ideas like Kendra or no?
This is for my own idea.
Okay, it's all from here. Excellent, excellent. And Aslan, how did you feel giving your speech? Were you feeling confident? Were you feeling nervous?
I'm feeling nervous.
How do you calm yourself down when you feel nervous?
I just focus to the speech and read it with expression. Just let the nervous to see for a few minutes.
Good, that's really good advice, right? Just stay focused on your writing and giving some expression, and that's all you have to worry about. I love your advice. Awesome job. Very good.
Thank you, Miss.
You're all done. Sorry, I didn't know I was muted. I'm just going to pick now. So I'm going to say Samantha is next. Okay. We only have a few people left, so I'm going to have to just start choosing. Samantha, are you ready?
Yes, I think I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to spotlight you. And
Okay.
whenever you're ready, you can relax, take a breath, and start.
So first, sorry, I don't have a background because my background is error.
That's okay, Samantha. Me too. I couldn't get the background, so no worries.
Okay. So, first, I have a question.
Did you ever bored when your teacher is explaining and sometimes you imagine how your ideal school look like? Now, you same with me. I'm Samantha. I am a person that seem like you. Now, I gonna tell you what an ideal school look like for us. My first point is I gonna talk about some ways to make students like us not bored, and some lesson to do or games that have to play in rest times to make students like us not just eat lonely. My second point is I want the teacher know what we feel. For example, maybe when teacher explaining the lesson, sometimes we bored and the teacher will give us some quiz or game for fun, but not just fun. It's improve our brain health and make the lesson not bored. Third, the important one. I want my ideal school furniture is like an FFT, fantastic fantasy dream. For me, the furniture will support the lesson. So it's up to us how to make the ideal school one. And now I am thinking how to make students more enthusiastic at school. How about have a school tour every semester break? But for me, I want my school tour is go to some fantastic place in Indonesia. So not just go to the library, national monument, and act. For me, it's a little boring, right? How about go to some ancient place in Yogyakarta or Bali or Java? Other schools say it's impossible, but for me, it's possible. Not just travel to the ancient place. How about students have some mission to find some historical things that hidden? So students not just study while travel, but students know how feel tired, scared, never give up, and other many life knowledge. Does anybody want to try it? Yes. Thank you for listening, Mike.
I want to try it. Definitely. Sounds really cool, Samantha. I love it. So, Samantha, I wanted to ask you, you seemed pretty confident with the speaking part of it. Were there any challenging parts of this class for you?
So, the challenging part is when when I have to do like you said like my experience like my mom say my experience like it's like an angry people, but it's not like that. Like so I have to do like my expression is like have to happy, cheerful, and I think it's very challenging for me.
Right. You want to be serious, but you also want to look happy, right? That's a little bit tricky, definitely. Was any part of the writing hard for you?
Sometimes some words or some sentence is like a new vocabulary for me. It seems challenging, but I think it's more easy when I keep writing.
Yes, good. It kind of forces you to use some new words and new expressions. Awesome job, Samantha. Thank you so much for sharing. Perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, now I'm spotlighted. Should I do a speech? Just kidding. Okay, we have Pijar, Yuan, and Lewis left. Pijar, are you ready to go?
I guess.
I
like,
believe in you.
I don't sound like I'm stressed, but in my heart, I'm just 70% stressed. Like, yeah.
It's okay. Raise your hand if you were nervous for your speech. I bet I'll see a lot of hands. Aslan's raising his hand. Gendro wasn't nervous. Well, trust me, it's normal. Alia raised her hand, right? It's normal, and they survived. You'll be great, Pijar. So whenever you're ready, just take a deep breath and you can start your speech.
Now, I normally don't get stage fright, but for some reason, when I'm on a live stream, I'm stressed.
I totally understand because everyone's watching it in real time, right? No do-overs.
Yeah, and I don't even see the audience.
Exactly. Just pretend it's our normal weekly class. Okay? Just pretend it's an everyday class and you'll be fine.
I have been sent here to tell you a very, very important message. The holidays are slowly vanishing, and we, students, will have to prepare our intelligence for a new timeline in school. A brand new school year that may be stressful for some people, yet very exciting. But don't get too excited, or else you'll forget to prepare your intelligence and equipment for it. My name is Pijar, so let's get to preparing. Now, if you were to kindly pay attention, I'm going to share seven tips on how to prepare for the new school year. So, first, study up and level up your intelligence, just in case the teacher throws an exam at you in the second week. Second, try being more social, going out, meeting new people, and chatting, making it easier to make new friends. Third, get new stationaries because But this is optional, so if you don't want to change stationaries and make it look better, it's fine if you don't want to do that. But if you don't have something, then get that something because you'll probably need it in later lessons. Fourth, get a new look like hairstyle, shirt, or glasses. And because new year, new style. But this is optional if you still love your style and still want to stick with it. Fifth, try recapping what you learned last grade because it could probably also help you in learning the next grade. Sixth, exercise to get ready for PE because next grade's PE might be slightly harder than last grade's PE. Seventh, get enough sleep right before the day when the quest starts so that you'll get enough energy for the year-long journey of the new school year. If you, for example, forget all about this, you'll be fine as long as your teacher isn't so strict. So that concludes this entire speech. If all this time you were doing something on your devices and just started paying attention, then here's a speed run of everything I said in the past 5 minutes or so. Study, get new stationaries, be more social, get new look, exercise, recap what you learned previously, and sleep. That's basically everything you need to know. Thank you for listening, unlike those who were doing something on their devices. Bye.
The old disappearing trick. Yay, PJR, you can come back. Everybody give him a round of applause. You did it. PJR, how do you feel?
40% stress now.
40% stress. Okay. Now you can relax. Now you can relax. So Pijar, you're one of the only students that chose that topic. You chose getting ready for the new school year. Why did you pick that one?
Because when I was choosing topics, I chose that because I wasn't really having many ideas for the other option, but somehow in the later weeks, I am I always get ideas for the other option. Like it's just frustrating.
Yes. Well, maybe you can write another speech at home. Why not? Think of some ideas
Maybe I
for
can
your
take that
ideal
to my
school.
family or something.
Yes, yes. Well, I thought
Or
your
maybe
tips
my
for
little
getting,
cousin.
yes, there you go. Your tips for getting ready for the new school year were right on, I think. And I think we can all use these tips. Summer's going to fly by and soon it will be time for school again, right? All right, awesome job, Fijar. You're all done. You can kick back, relax, and listen. All right, perfect, perfect. So we only have 2 people left. I think it will be just the right amount of time. So I'm going to go ahead and put Lewis on the spotlight. And I apologize, Lewis. I didn't recognize you before because my screen is very small and my Zoom boxes are very small and you were very far away. And I said, who is that?
Oh.
But thank you for your patience with my silly mistake. Okay, so whenever you're ready, Lewis, you can take a deep breath and deliver your speech.
School is boring, stressful, and don't have something fun. Imagine if you build your own school. Will it have slide from all of the floors to the first floor? Will it have a trip to another country? Will it have drones to play with it? Will it have a rope? But what will it be? Hi, my name is Louis, and I'm going to tell you my ideal school looks like. I want my school to be fun, so I will place my school beside a museum of science. I will add a slide in all of the floors to the first floor. And I will give them abacus in math class so they can calculate. Abacus made math class very fun. And I want to add a swimming lesson so that if they're drunk, they can swim to save their lives. And I will have some after schools so they can play what is their favorite activity to play. I will add comfortable sofas so they can sit comfortable in class. I want my school to have a trip to a mall like Margo City or Persona Square, and I will have my school's luscious snacks like chocolate pudding, lollipop, candies, and etc. And I will have 2 schools. The first school is elementary school and the second is junior high school. So old people didn't fight with young people. I hope schools can be fun so they can focus and they can be smart too. Thank you.
All right, let's give him a round of applause. You did it, Lewis. Nice job.
It's kind of short.
No, it was just right. It didn't have to be long. Some people's were very long. Some people's were a little short. Oh, let's make sure everyone's muted. Okay. So my question for you, Lewis, is did you learn anything in this class? What was something that you learned to make your speech better?
Maybe just think that is like practice.
It's a good advice, right? Just pretend it's a rehearsal, right?
And focus to your speech. Just don't focus to 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 like maybe you're like focusing to objects around your okay, never
Home?
mind.
around your home or around your environment. Yes. So stay focused on the speech and getting your message to the audience, right? We want to make sure that they heard everything you said and that they will take something away from it. Excellent. All right. Perfect. Lewis, you did great. And now you can relax and you can watch our final speech. Okay. Great work. Great work. Okay, I think the only person left is Yuan. Are you ready?
I'll never be ready.
You'll never be ready. I know it feels that way, right? So I'm going to spotlight you, Yuan, and then you can start whenever you feel comfortable, okay? Yuan, can you come onto the camera? We can't see you. There we go. Yuan, are you muted? I can't hear you.
I'm not happy.
Oh, okay. Whenever you're ready.
I am not talking.
Do you want to read your speech?
Yes, kind of.
I'd love to hear it. Give me a thumbs up if you want to hear Yuan's speech. Everybody wants to hear it, right? We're so excited. Please, we'd love to hear it. Do you want to read your speech?
Yes.
I'd love to hear it. Give me a. Yuan, is your connection okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're waiting. We're ready
Okay.
whenever you are.
Okay. Now I'm ready, I think. Hello, my fellow human beings. We, the kids, especially the young ones that are still in elementary school, are very confused with the new school. Like grade 3 to 4, 4 to 5, and 5 to 6, 6 to 7, and more. Those are the examples of the problems of all the grades that are very different. Today I will show you all the problems and the solutions. So I feel like one of the problems of the new school years are new subjects. Like here at my school, every time we go to third grade or fourth grade, I can't remember, we get 2 new subjects. That is EPA and EPAS. I got it when I was 4th, I think, but most of us was very confused because we needed to learn new subjects. I feel like the parents can tell the kids what will be different about the new school years, and the teachers can also tell them about it before the new school year starts, so the kids don't get very surprised by it. I think a helpful school, or the one I would think of, is the one that tells the student and parents about new things. So please tell your kids about new things and preparations for the new school year. For the teachers, tell the parents about it, please. Please. We need help. The teachers can also tell the students about the attitude they should have, like be more nice, hardworking, and more. This could help the teachers and parents about disciplining the kids and managing the class easier. So before the school year starts, they should tell us about the new subjects or what they should expect and the attitudes they should have for it. Thank you, fellow humans, for listening to my speech. and I am very big favorite.
All right, let's give him a round of applause. You did it. Hey, you did it, Yuan. Nice job. Nice job. Okay, so I'm going to spotlight myself now. Oh wait, Yuan, you went away already. I wanted to ask you a question.
Yeah.
So Yuan, I was just wondering, what was the most challenging part of the TED Talkers class for you?
Everything.
Everything? Was it the writing or the delivering of the speech? Which one was harder?
Everything.
Well, you thought of some good ideas. How did you do that?
Problem. Everything.
Well, Yuan, I don't know if this is what you meant, but I heard in your speech that you thought of some problems with your own school and then you found ways to solve them, right?
Kinda.
Yeah, I think that's a really good strategy, right? Yeah. So we think of things from our own life, things from our own school, and we go, how could I make this better, right? Well, I hope you learned something, Yuan. Great job, and congratulations for finishing.
Right.
All right, I'll take you off the spotlight now. All right, so before we go, we have just a few minutes left. And I just wanted to say, great job, everybody. Congratulations. Let's give a final round of applause for all of the students and everyone at home. Please clap along if you're watching. You did so well. And students, you can give yourself a pat on the back. You did it. You survived and you did awesome. All right, so before we go, I want to ask you if you can share with your parents and your friends and your family who are watching something that you learned in the TED Talkers class. So maybe something that makes a good speaker, something that makes a good speech. Anybody want to share something? Hetzkia, what do you want to share?
I want to share that here I learned how to speak, how to introduce, and then how to write a conclusion and everything. I'm so impressed here, and I want to have this class forever, like until I am being a pro. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, Adsky. I'm glad that you got something out of it. Very good. Kendra, what about you?
In my opinion, else than what Askia said, if I might repeat it, you have to have a slow and good paced voice. You have to keep your eyes on the track. Even I think most of us looked at the paper script because, face it, it's been a few weeks that we have not memorized it. And
Right.
Lastly, for everyone watching, you must either have two options. One, use your hand so you can actually feel like communicating with one another because your emotions. Or two, don't. Just stay still. Either you want to be crafty, but you can't go this. This does not make sense. You have to do
Okay.
You have to use your hand, yet still, or just. But
So
in my
deliberate
opinion,
body language, definitely.
yeah.
Yes, good.
But in my opinion, doing this while talking does not feel well. You have to use your hands.
Okay, good advice. Good tip. Good tip. Louis, did you want to add something? Your hand is up.
Is this the last class of TED Talkers?
Well, that's a perfect segue. Thank you for that question, Louis. No, we do have one more class, okay? So don't miss it. We have one more class for TED Talkers, and we'll be able to do some reflection, right? Talk about how we did, talk about what we learned, kind of just wrap up the entire course. Pijar, do you have a question?
So next week is the last?
Yes, for this session for TED Talkers is the last one.
Okay,
Pijar,
thank
do you
you
have a
for
question?
the information.
You're welcome.
Since this says Junior TED Talkers,
Uh-huh.
so isn't there going to be a Senior TED Talkers or something?
I don't know. We'll have to tell the Edukita team that we want a sequel, that we want a part 2.
Like a part
Okay.
2.
Yeah,
And we can
okay.
continue making speeches. And
Good idea. Good idea. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you all. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in to watch, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Bye-bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss. Goodbye.
And next time, Edukita, free ideas. We don't have to pick 2. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.